After installing the jets, I'm using an old check ball and a punch to reform the seat before installing the new one. One of the performance upgrades you can do to help out an old Quadrajet is to simply swap out the needle and seat assembly with a high flow unit like the one supplied in our calibration kit. What this does is helps keep the carburetor from running out of fuel at wide open throttle. When doing a rebuild, I always like to swap out the float for a new one. Sometimes it's easy to tell when they're bad, other times not so much. And for about $7, that's some pretty cheap insurance. Once the new float is in place, I need to set the level. This kit includes a chart showing what the level should be for your model. Adjust by bending the arm. It's very important to get an accurate level or you're just wasting your time. Next, the power valve and primary metering rods drop in, and the float splash guard and gasket go on. Another performance upgrade for the Quadrajet is either to swap out or simply shorten the accelerator pump. What this does is it increases the pump volume during quick movement of the throttle. These brass tubes have been known to fall out, so I'm keeping them in place with a few light taps of a hammer. Use Loctite on the flap screws because you don't want them to back out, fall through the carb, and wind up inside your engine. For the final assembly, reattach the top plate and all the external components you removed on disassembly. So that's one way to spruce up an old Quadrajet. This was a stock rebuild with a couple of exceptions, but there's plenty of performance parts available out there if you need to go more in that direction. So I'm gonna go bolt this on my old Buick GS, try it out. But stay tuned, there's a lot more muscle car coming up.